the ventilation roof. Train there gets popped by, I presume, a row. So we still see Primary and VOD both playing upstairs at the moment. Jesus, look at all those footsteps. It's not going to spot out the most useful player, but Proto manages to get the first kill of the round onto Cloud. He's going to begin to pressure site. That may actually force a VOD or possibly Primary. I was about to say Primary, but he no longer exists due to Proto. Proto going massive at the moment as he gets his third of the round, but finally gets taken down by No Time. It's a 2v4. Shin manages to get a beautiful kill there onto VOD, and it's all going to be up to No Time. And ladies and gentlemen, that's good half as map number 1 goes in favour of Irons.gg. So yeah, I'd say that was a pretty close match for the majority of it, but in the end there we saw Irons manage to run away with it, and they are going to win map number 1, as I said, which is Border. Give you guys a quick look at the scoreboard there, and I'll quickly tell you guys what's happening. So pretty much Nora-Rengo just picked Border, and then we had Irons pick Consulate as the third map. No, sorry, Nora picked Border and Irons have picked Consulate. And then the third map, which will be the decider, will be Oregon. So yeah guys, we're going to have a quick break, and we'll be right back in just a minute. Stay tuned. is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back with map number 2, which will be Consulate, which is obviously going to be... this is Iron's pick, so even though they just won Border, which was actually Nora-Rengo's pick, they are going to be playing their pick, what they are confident on, which is Consulate. So right now it's looking like it could be a clean 2-0 here for Irons, but obviously time will tell. Nora-Rengo plan to make that difficult, but yeah, we'll have to see how that plays out. I do apologise, the stream went down for just a second. I'm not sure why that was, but seems to be all back and good now. Let's hope it stays that way. So here we see Shin and the rest of Irons just preparing. So yeah, this should be an awesome second map here on Consulate. Obviously, if Consulate does get won by Nora-Rengo, we will then go on to the decider map, which will be Oregon, which neither team pick, because obviously it's a decider map, sort of the last map that's left over in the veto. So yeah, that should be all cool.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers recovered the diffuser.
So just looking for the drone hole at the moment, presumably to try and spot out any drones that are going to that are trying to come through. Wonder where these mirrors we see here play by row. Obviously we see one here, and I think we see one in bathroom as well. Yep, one in bathroom here, played by Shin. We if you guys were watching before for the ANZ playoffs, we actually saw a similar situation being played here by Atletico, I believe it was. They had the mirror not on this side, but on this side of the walls, so it's pretty much completely reversed. I don't think it makes too much of a difference, but we'll have to see. Shin just making his way over into Piano for the time being. Manages to find Cloud's drone. The castle barricade is actually going to get ashed there, and hence it will be destroyed. Vod's looking to start to make his way on in, spraying on through, hoping for a lucky shot. Also see this castle barricade being cabaned there. Hardy with the first kill of the round onto Proto. Shin, however, with the reply on to Hardy. So he just got completely traded back there. Cabbage, beautiful kill there onto Gino. 1-man advantage currently for Irons in this round. Shin just chilling above for the time being. Irons don't have to do too much at the moment. They just need to sort of hang out. They've got that 1-man advantage, especially with Shin above. He just needs to be waiting this timer down until those last few crucial seconds when Nora-Rengo are going to attempt to collapse onto site. And at that stage, he really needs to just make the most of it and try and catch these players off guard. And with 20 seconds on the clock, him still being up here is a big burden for Nora-Rengo. Yep, right now, I was about to say, it's probably a good time to drop. He finds Cloud really quickly. No time, however, manages to get a quick trade onto him. It's a 3v2, but Aro manages to find Vodnik, which is now going to make it a 1v3 in the favour of Irons. And Aro takes him down, ladies and gentlemen. Round number 1 going over to Irons.gg here on Consulate. So nice stuff there, starting off from Irons, obviously. As I stated before, this is their map pick. So they're going to sort of be, I guess, they're going to be expecting to win this, and as I said before, take a clean 2-0 sweep, which would be amazing because, as I said, Nora-Rengo are the previous first seed, but a little bit far off to be talking about a 2-0 sweep just yet, as Nora-Rengo plan to bring this to a 3-map series and take Consulate and then also take Oregon. if they need to, or they might be wiped out before then. Time will tell. Anyway, and as I said, talking about standard sites, again we see Nora-Rengo here picking upstairs. So these guys really pick the most standard sites. They don't ever go outside of the bubble, which can be a good thing and it can be a bad thing. I think in their case it's more of a good thing. They sort of know how to defend these sites pretty safely. Pretty much they know how to defend these sites, they know how to attack them. They pretty much just, they know what they're doing. They're not throwing anything up. They're pretty comfortable with what they're doing. I think they're pretty decent at doing it. So yeah, this round most likely should be won by Nora-Rengo, but obviously Irons, we've seen what they're capable of, so we'll have to see if that's going to be the case. Proto here already rappelling up onto admins, or he's about to. Admins has been pretty much untouched except for this mirror here in break room. That's going to more or less be the only difficulty here. And we actually don't see a Habana out of irons, so taking down that mirror is going to be difficult unless obviously a rogue can twitch it. Proto is going to chuck his drone in to try and sort things out here, figure out what the go is.
A bomb has been located.
Not sure what Cabbage is doing at the moment. Might be lagging or something like that. I'll just be chilling. Grenade being cooked here by Proto. I think he left it, yeah, a little bit too long. It's not going to quite reach its destination. A row outside of Consulate at the moment. Just chilling. You do see a Claymore here on the stairs, so a run out is going to be somewhat difficult for him. So far admin has been left untouched here by Irons. Proto here on the buck, shooting up. Cloud, however, manages to find Suzu. Aro finds Cloud, however, with the Twitch drone. It's going to be a 4v4. Shin, not going to quite go on the run out. He is the attacking team. And that Claymore isn't going to detonate on him. And it looks like it's shaping up to be a console take. No one's actually at this mirror at the moment, so hopefully Irons are going to sort of realise that and take advantage of it. While that's the case, is pretty easily Nora-Rengo could chuck someone on that mirror, and we see Shin here with the entry. Oh, Gino manages to find Shin and Cabbage, possibly even Proto as well. He gets downed, however, in the nick of time. It's now a 2v2 as Aro finds no time. Proto finds Gino. Cam gets taken down there. Aro needs to be rappelling in like right now. He does. That is going to be the case, but Vodnik finds him. It's all on Proto. Vodnik pre-fires Proto, and Proto's been tagged heavy at the moment. He might even be zapped to death at this stage. He's been hugging these walls for quite a little bit now. And this round should be won by Nora-Rengo. I don't think this is possible. Yep. Vod is going to take down Proto, and that's going to bring us to a 1-1 tie for the time being. Nice stuff there. Now in round number 3, it's going to be Irons defense once again. Presumably they are going to probably go... Let me take a guess. I feel like they might go lobby. Nope, maybe console meeting room. They're going to try and go for a little bit more of a sand site. That wasn't the case on Border, but over here on Consulate they seem to be somewhat confident with defending console office.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
See reinforcements going down. See a row here on the mirror. Barb going down. Also we've got here a rope. Similar mirror to what we previously just saw Nora-Rengo run in the break room.
5 seconds remaining.
Sort of just pretty standard stuff from Irons here as well. They aren't trying anything magical, and I guess we're also going to see a mirror being played here, connector. That seems to be the case. How this mirror can be taken care of pretty easily if you open this window right here. You can sort of pop that mirror. Gino. It's chilling on the roof at the moment. Cloud's going to probably start contesting the break room window here. Yep, that looks to be the case. So pretty much just trying to get rid of the person playing this mirror. However, yep, big bird in there. Unfortunate. Mirror gets popped. You've got to play that mirror on the third wall, not in the middle. So that wasn't thought of here by Irons. You've got to play on this wall here. And they also didn't... Oh yeah, they did, sorry. I thought they didn't reinforce this wall. That would have been pretty risky. Cabbage goes for an aggressive play there. He just wants to get out alive at this stage, and he does, luckily. No time. Made his way into admin at the moment. That's your teammate. You probably don't want to shoot him. Oh, Cloud gets onto the roof. Shin almost kills him, but Vod takes down Proto. And there goes in for Gino. Vod is going to rappel on in. See a buck there. Going to buck next to that mirror. So that they can get control of break room. The castle also gets taken down. It looks like Vod here is going to start playing a little bit more aggressive. I believe we've got Cabbage in Visa. Who was that? We had someone in Visa, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's Gino. That's his teammate, sorry. So Gino is going to be in Visa, trying to make sure that Cabbage can't get control of Visa too easily. Oh, a row goes down, however. Oh, and so does Suzu. Hardy there gets Cabbage. It's now a 1v4. No, 1v5, sorry. It's now a 1v4. Obviously, we've got a row who's been downed. Probably better off just going for the revive at this stage, if I'm being honest. It's risky. Ooh, Shin a bit late to find Gino there. He finally gets found out there by Cloud, and obviously a row gets confirmed. And that's round number 2 going over to Nora-Rengo. Beautiful stuff there from them. Now going to be a one round lead from them. And they're presumably now going to be going for garage and cafeteria. As they did defend upstairs successfully. So they can either go lobby or garage cafeteria. And garage cafeteria seems to be the go.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Nora-Rengo in the lobby at the moment. Just chilling out. A lot of them, sorry, not Nora-Rengo as a whole. But I presume we're probably going to see some utility used around lobby. Maybe not a bathroom set up, as we've seen this hatch being reinforced. And generally, if you have someone play bathroom, you have that hatch opened. Yeah, but if they aren't going to play bathroom, I was about to say it'd be interesting to see where we're going to see this second mirror being played. And looking into cafeteria seems to be the go. So this pretty standard mirror, and then this one here, not so standard, but you see it sometimes, it just depends.
A bomb has been located.
Suzu there, chucking down the thermite charge. And the second one as well.
Swapping mag is ready to go.
Loading full magazine.
So out there with a quick peek, he's not going to find anyone. However, we see Bod, who's currently above in admin, seems to be undetected here by Irons. Cabbage here, starting to shoot some bullets into the connector.
Drone active.
Currently see Gino and Bod above. Floor now getting bucked out here by Proto. Oh, Cabbage, however, with the first kill of the round there, manages to take down the head of Gino. We also see a row here, it's rappelling down. He actually rappels into bathroom, so wasting no time here trying to get this control of top floor. We see Vod here, currently looking down into lobby, hoping to catch someone down there off guard. If he's not careful, he might get snuck up on here. But where's oh, Vod? Yep, that's what I said. From above, he manages to find Proto. Where did a row go? Jumped out, I think. I'm not sure that was the smartest idea, but time will tell. Shin there, chucking in a Candela mine. Failed attempt, however, as a smoke gets chucked out. Oh, yep. He gets found there by Hardy. Playing pretty aggressive. No time here. Getting ready. Oh, he takes down a row. Not a row, so Cabbage. Vod finds a row, but Suzu takes down Hardy, and Vod manages to take down Suzu. Meaning we are going to have a 3-1 lead currently here for Nora-Rengo. Moving into round number 5, if Nora-Rengo win this round, we will then be put onto match point. And then if they win the next round, we will be going on to the third map, which will be Oregon. So, Garage Cafeteria for the time being will be what's being picked here for Irons. If I remember correctly, this was the first site they played and it was successful for them. That's the reason they currently have 1 round on the board. So we'll see if they are going to replicate that success, or if Nora-Rengo will come back stronger. Time will tell.
Enjoy the view.
Reinforce wall.
Seconds remaining.
See, reinforcements pretty much just going around it, around the map for everyone.
5 seconds to insertion.
Again, we see here bathroom being defended by Irons. They seem to like defending this.
Locate and defuse a bomb.
Good on them. Shin seems to be the person that defends this. Ward looking towards Shin. No time's drone goes in looking for information.
Loading bag.
Ward droning out lobby at the moment. Door gets broken down. The Ash charge should go out any second now. No time on the Hibana, who's pushed on pretty deep. Is he going to be ready for Proto is the question. Who's hiding around this corner, but there is a castle barricade in the way. Shin still is going to be in bathroom, but he's going to drop. Meaning Proto should still be up here. Yep, so Proto's going to be hiding behind the vending machine. Not a bad idea considering that this door has yet to be opened. We'll have to see how that plays out.
A bomb has been located.
See you on the other side.
Nah, unfortunately Proto doesn't manage to capitalize on that headshot, and his spot has pretty much gone to waste there. He has fallen back, but just a little bit. He's still sort of close. But yep, he's gone for it pretty much. He's fallen back completely here. Playing aggressive. The thermite charge there is going off. Down goes his bandit charge, and he's actually going to bandit trick this. Feels bad, man. Obviously, Gino could not have expected that. He managed to sneak in and chuck down that bandit charge. So you actually see Cabbage and Shin here over in Visa. And they look to be sneaking behind here, especially Shin, who's about to get in an engagement here with no time. But Proto finds Hardy. What did I say? About to get in an engagement, no time. He backs off. 40 seconds here on the clock. Smoke goes out. Cabbage has actually made his way over to this mirror, and he finds no time. Shin's going to feel a little bit more confident now in pushing forward as Shuzu finds Gino. Vod finds a row. It's now a 4v2 in the favour of Irons. Vod manages to find Suzu, so it may be doable, but nope. Cabbage finds Cloud, and Proto takes down Vod. So beautiful stuff there from Irons, now giving themselves another round on the board, and making it 3-2. However, that 3-2 is still going to be in Nora-Rengo's favour. Consult office and meeting room is now going to be picked up here for Nora-Rengo. So obviously that's going to be the upstairs site. And yeah, it's not too much that needs to be said. Other than that, it's pretty much that's it really. They had success here in defending this site last time, and we'll have to see if they are going to replicate that success once again. Time will tell, won't it?
Wall fortified. ATF activated sector. Wall fortified. Calibrating air compression. All set.
10 seconds to insert.
Cloud here, making a nice rotation hole. Again, we see break room here with a mirror on it being defended.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Artie comes around, chucks down the bandit charge on it. Cloud putting down his second mirror, looking on into console. We see a row here on the glass, which is very interesting. It says a lot about what Irons are trying to do here, whether they go for something a little bit more cheeky per se. I don't know. Time will tell. Suzu droning out console. He's going to realise that it's pretty much completely clear. However, Cloud, who will be defending this mirror, makes getting into that site quite difficult indeed. Hardy's just still chilling at the mirror for the time being. That rappling, I think it was Shin. Not sure. It must have been Shin. Cabbage above, he's going to start rappling down here. Grenade goes down to try and destroy any Ella mine or Legion mines. However, no Ella or Legion is currently being played by Nora-Rengo, and it looks like it's shaping up to be here a console take, and we actually don't see anybody at this mirror at the moment. Cloud is the man in charge of that. Finally, it looks like he might be making his way back over to this mirror, and he does get there successfully. So that's going to make things a little bit more difficult. Smoke grenades going out as well as Thatchers. This is where the plan is going to try and go down here. Shin rappling in. Free place there goes out. However, that's not going to be enough as Suzu manages to find Gino. Another smoke there goes out. Cloud denies Shin of the plant. However, another smoke grenade goes out there. No time. Ooh, he gets tagged up heavy. Aro almost gets onto the roof. Proto's made his way in. Cloud does take down Cabbage, but Aro gets the trade onto No Time. It's currently a 3v2. However, you can see Suzu being tagged up extraordinarily heavy. Shin needs to be doing work from behind as Cloud manages to take down Aro. Shin, however, oh, he's doing, not Shin, sorry, Cloud's doing so much at the moment. He's going to buck him, manages to find him, he's looking for him, but he's not going to have the diffuser in time, and Vod's just going to back off.
Operators, you are out of time.
And that's going to be round 1 by Nora-Rengo. Now going to be on match point, ladies and gentlemen. The only rounds that Irons have won have been on that basement defense, and obviously now being back on defense, they can't even go down there as they just won it. They're going to either have to go lobby or console meeting room, and it looks like they are going to go console meeting room, which is obviously top floor.
Attackers need to locate.
Alright, so loading on in. So I'd say that probably Nora-Rengo are tipped to win at this round here. Just because Irons have failed to find really anything that's worked out for them. Oh no, they've done it again. It's really unfortunate stuff. The mirror needs to be placed on the far side of the wall, and once again they've reinforced the middle. I hope he's not going to place that mirror on there. He places the mirror. Unfortunate, but that mirror is just once again going to get popped by Cloud. Rappling on the window. It needs to be placed here on the far side, and Irons making that mistake. That's going to be pretty brutal for them. I'd say right about now, when Cabbage gets on this mirror, he's going to be like, guys, that's not a good idea, but they're going to try and stick to it and just hope that Cloud doesn't do what he did last time, but it's extremely unlikely it's not going to get popped. Proto's all the way down below at the moment, pretty much on the opposite side of the map. Cloud yet to rappel up here on the break room window. Finally he makes his way up and he's going to start smacking away as he doesn't have any breach charges. Oh, the C4 however from a road helps him out with that, obviously hoping to get the kill, but that's not the case. And the mirror, once again, it's going to be popped. He takes Cabbage with it, to be honest. Nora-Rengo probably deserved to win this round when Irons don't catch on to that. It's such a simple thing that can be easily improved. All you need to do is just pretty much change this reinforce, put it here and put the mirror there. Really simple stuff. And Irons didn't catch on to that, and they're going to get punished for it. So they're being opened for Vod by Hardy. Shin currently on Spiral. Just going to be pulsing, trying to get what little information they can from that position.
Attackers have located a bomb.
On the other side.
Shin, however, does actually get a little bit of information here. He finds Vod, and he should know that he's looking down that hatch at the moment. So if Shin makes a move, he's probably going to get killed. He even drops the hatch. Shin going to be able to capitalize, is the question. Vod seems to know that something's not quite right about this. Shin, oh, how was that not a headshot? Really unfortunate for him. Vod just going to back off and he gets taken down by Gino. Proto comes in for the trade, however, he takes down 1 and 2. He actually knows of that. He's going to chuck out the impact grenade as he doesn't feel confident in getting the kill. He could even get his third at this stage. Oh my god, Suzy also finds no time, but Proto manages to kill Hardy. And the tables have turned here. Cloud jumping on in here.
10 seconds to go. Bomb located by attackers.
Not much he can do in this situation, but he does manage to find
5
Suzu.
seconds
He
remaining.
drops his hatchet, will be game over. He's flopped up onto the deagle, but Oro hears him, goes for the pre-fire, and that's the first round that won by Irons. That isn't them defending below, instead it's going to be them defending above. Good on them. Still going to be match point for Nora-Rengo, however. This is going to be their last chance to claim victory in normal game time. If they don't claim it on this round, they'll have to do it in overtime. And if Irons win this round, we will then be forced into overtime. We do see Nora-Rengo defending Garage Cafeteria, which we have yet to see an attack win by Irons. So I'd say if we're going off of the past,
Attackers need to locate
this round
and
should
defuse
most
as
likely
many
be
bombs
won
as
by
they can.
Nora-Rengo, and we should close out this map.
Needles in position. Place device. Device placed.
So as you can see here, Hardy chucking down
10 seconds left.
Bennett charges. So let's a quick look at the scoreboard for you guys.
Hardware ready.
It's really even
5
across
seconds remaining.
both teams. As we see here, for Nora-Rengo, we see
Attackers
3
recover the
players
bomb
on 3
diffuser.
kills.
Attackers
And if
objective
we look
is to
over
locate a
at
bomb and defuse it. A
Irons,
bomb has
we
been
got 3
located.
player on 4 kills. However, it's so even. Look, 3, 3, 8, 4, 4, 8, 6. It's just the top player here for Nora-Rengo, Cloud, seems to be carrying them just a little bit. I guess if we're going off kills, Irons should probably be in front, but that's just not the case at the moment.
Oil signal open. Reloading.
Pre-play C4 here for Cloud. Sneaking behind here, he's going to quickly get this barricade down. He should be relatively safe in doing so. Talking of the roaming situation, we've got Vod and Gino both above. Ella and Legion, the newest released operators, obviously along with Ying, who is an attacker.
Claymore going down.
We can see being played over here on Shin. All of these new operators seem to be heavily in the meta at the moment. Ying is just so useful for getting those quick plants, and then Ella's and Legion's gadgets are really useful trappers. But Cloud with the pre-place, then Hardy with the follow-up onto a row gives Nora-Rengo a very quick 2-0 lead there, and we're only just approaching the halfway point of the round. His drone goes down, does get found out, however.
Drone activated.
Has been banded, so Cabbage is going to have to chuck down Thatcher to get rid of that, but that should be no problem. Hardy, I thought he was going for the bandit trick. I'm going to say probably doesn't have quite enough time there, but the wall is going to get successfully opened up by Irons. Where's Shin's position? Shin's also out here, so with this much manpower and this much time, it's really just going to have to be them pushing here from Garage. Talking about manpower, Jen lowers that by managing to get a kill onto Cabbage. Shin is going to run on in here, playing really aggressive, but he gets found out by Bod, and ladies and gentlemen, we will be seeing map number 3, which is Oregon. Phenomenal from both of these teams here. A little bit of hope there for Irons after they won top floor, but they just couldn't win. They just could not win the attacking rounds, and in the end, Nora-Rengo are going to win here on Consulate. Very interesting. We see Nora-Rengo win Irons' map pick, but Irons win Nora-Rengo's map pick. So there's a quick look at the scoreboard for you guys. I'll chuck some music on for you guys, and we should be back really soon. We're just going to have a really quick break. Yep. Be right back, guys.
truth is so hard to find. With all the things that's going on, I lost track, I felt so strong. I got you on my mind, but something's been done wrong. Sometimes I've been thinking of what to make of me and my memories. Sometimes I've been thinking of, dreaming of what it could have been besides memories. 'Cause I still need you.
What's going on, guys? We are now we're now on the third and final map for tonight's best of 3 winners final series, which is here on Oregon. Obviously, after we saw map number 1 taken by Irons, and now map number 2 just on Consulate got taken by Nora-Rengo. We're now on Oregon, which is the deciding map. So obviously, as I think I've said so many times before, the deciding map is not picked by anyone. It's just the last map pretty much that's left in the veto. Nevertheless, Irons are going to not keep up to their norm, and they are going to be going below in the bottom side. Brain freeze, laundry. Yeah, I think previously when I watched Irons vs Fathers back last week, I could be wrong, but I believe they picked Kitchen first. But that doesn't seem to be the case here against Nora-Rengo. Playing a little bit safer, and they are going to be going for below, which is laundry, sorry.
5 seconds to insertion.
So it looks like we're going to have a pretty strong meeting hall hold here from Irons. Which I've seen a lot of Japanese teams do. They seem to like their meeting hall hold. And I guess for ANZ as well, you see it, but it's not quite as common as what you'll see in Japan. Cabbage here, chilling upstairs for the time being. Shin here, hoping for a lucky shot as he sprays through the wall. Gino is going to drone him out. Obviously with rear stage not actually being reinforced, this could be risky. And right now we see Nora-Rengo With a lot of players in big tower. Gino looks to be playing a little bit aggressive. Obviously we've got Cabbage here, who's being tagged up very heavy. He's actually made his way into Addict for the time
Bomb
being.
located by attackers.
Might just be about to get droned out by no time, but he does take his drone down with ease.
Drone ready.
Grenade there. Bounces off of the roof there. He tries to play aggressive, but he gets punished for it by Hardy.
A bomb has been located.
Shin is actually in garage at the moment. Somehow he's managed to make his way over here.
Flashbang.
And I like this. I am a big fan of this. I'm not sure hiding in this corner is the best idea. Probably spread out a little bit and maybe hide further sort of in this corner, just because I feel like they might be able to spot him on a certain angle. If they go down these stairs, you'll probably see him pretty easily. Shin backs off, however.
Drone activated.
Not a fan of that one. Would have liked to see him actually stay there. That would have been probably very useful for Irons, but that's not going to be the case. And he's going to back off, meaning that we have... I'm wrong. Where's the last player? Proto. How's he made his way all the way over here? Completely undiscovered. He's behind enemy lines at the moment. Shooting, however. Not sure if that's the best idea. He may now be discovered. Whoa, but he goes for the pre-fire. What's going to happen? Is he going to spot him? Yep, he does. Finds no time. But should get quickly traded, and he does, by VOD. It's now going to be a 4v3. VOD's going to drop in safely. Hardy manages to take down Shin. It's now going to be a 2v4 here. Suzu and Aro going to be enough here. Aro gets completely flashed, and so does Suzu. Gets taken down by VOD. Aro trades back onto Hardy, however. Aro with this absolutely massive mag. Gino Mai finally takes down Aro. That's the first time I think I've ever seen a whole mag being used by Ying. Look at this. That lasted for just a little bit. Nevertheless, round number 1 is going to be won there by Nora-Rengo. So they're going to go be coming into this feeling pretty confident. They are now going to go laundry supply room as well. So yeah, it's generally you're going to see laundry supply room, and then obviously above, which is kids dorms and dorms main hall. You'll just see them sort of rotating back and forth. Occasionally you'll see somebody go for kitchen, but really just depends that aim. Yep. That Ying was interesting. He didn't quite know where he was, and he sort of knew where he was. And it was interesting. Alrighty, drones are just really going to be positioned in this early stage. Around the map, obviously trying to collect as much information as possible.
Seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to insertion.
Nice.
Attackers recovered the diffuser. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and
So
defuse it.
again, it looks like we have a very strong meeting hall hold here. We've got 4 people in the meeting hall. Obviously Cloud's got a drop to play down with smoke. That's pretty standard stuff. And as I was talking about before, a lot of Japanese teams like to play their meeting hall. I don't know why, they just like to play it, and most of the time it's successful for them. Sometimes it won't be, really just depends, but when you're playing 3 people in meeting hall, it's generally pretty nice amount of players. You don't want to play, you don't really want to play any less, you don't want to play any more. But talking about that, Proto manages to get a kill onto no time, gets quickly traded back by Hardy. I think that was a rush from construction. Let me look at that. Yeah, that would have been rush from construction. He managed to make his way all the way around, and he got taken down there. We still see 2 in meeting hall at the moment, because we've actually had Gino drop, just because Smoke got taken down, or no time. Gino here's making his way up big tower, so trying to get a bit of a late flank on here, onto Irons, hoping to get a pick.
Claymore mine deployed.
Hoping to get more than a pick, I'm sure. I'd be happy with anything more than just a pick.
Drone ready.
Don't see the opposite side of attic actually open, so that's to make things difficult. As a mirror there gets taken down, I believe, by a row. Ooh, a row with this drone finds both of the mirrors, I believe. Very nice stuff coming out of him. Ooh, Cabbage there gets tagged up. I believe that would have been... Who would that have been? That would have been Gino, was it? Yep, that would have been Gino. Bod with a beautiful kill there onto Shin.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
See an impact grenade here getting ready to open up into kitchen. Oh, he runs on into that claymore. That's unfortunate there for Vod. Really unfortunate. Gino, oh, he finds Cabbage. Hardy finds Zeus. And Gino finds a row. That happens so quickly. But nevertheless, Nora-Rengo are going to be taking the second round here on Oregon in map number 3. So Nora-Rengo here starting off with a bang. They're proving to be really strong. Obviously, talked about this at the very start of the series. Obviously, coming into this, Nora-Rengo are the previous first seed of Japan, and Irons are the second seed. So this is going into the APAC finals in October on the 21st and 22nd in Sydney, Australia. This is sort of going into that what their seed will be in that. And right now, if Nora-Rengo keep up what they're doing, they look like they might be claiming that first seed, but obviously Irons don't want that to be the case. And yes, finally we are seeing Irons play kitchen. They were very successful at defending this against Father's Back, but we'll have to see if the same story will be told here against Nora-Rengo.
Ten seconds left.
Cabbage on the Echo as well. That's a pretty nice pick, especially for defending kitchen. There's sort of so much space you've got to cover. Having that Echo drone can make things a hell of a lot easier.
Out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Hardy wasting no time here, pushing on into garage. He's going to manage to take down the cam. Ooh, nice flick that was. Very smooth fashion. No time there, chucking some shots on into meeting hall, hoping to get lucky. Gino is going to be droning out meeting and figuring out that no one is positioned there for the time being. Vodnik here smacking on into showers. Might make his way to big tower, not big tower, sorry, small tower.
Bomb has been located.
Suzu on the mirror, he is hoping to deny. Drone should get taken down, yep, it does. So really they want here Cloud to make his way over to big tower and breach that wall. And that looks to be the case. They're going to get this wall open here. Yeah, so yeah, I'm interested with where this Echo drone is positioned. We don't see Cabbage hopping on it just yet. But we'll have to see if that stays the case. Oh, I think Cabbage just shot an Ella mine. Not sure if he thought it was a cam, sorry. Shin, however, with the first kill of the round onto Gino. That was a nice run out, that was. Takes him down. Oh yeah, this Echo, this is nice positioning here. This could deny a plant quite easily. Question is, are they going to manage to find it out? Ooh, their prototype gets tagged up pretty heavy there. Ooh, Hardy actually manages to take down a row there. Nice shot from him. Elamine is going to get chucked out there onto the roof. That was unsuccessful. Second is going to be successful. Vod's going to bait out that Elamine. He's just going to be hiding in the corner. He's going to be safe. No damage is going to be dealt here. He's going to waste a smoke and an Elamine. I think that should be all the smokes down. But Cabbage on the Echo, looking to deny this plant here. Suzu gets found, but Hardy with a trade onto Shin. They need to get rid of this Echo drone. Just waiting it out at the moment. The Echo goes down. No way could this be a plant. It is going to be a plant. They take down the Echo, and it looks like Nora-Rengo might be running away with this round. Oh no, Proto. That's really unfortunate. He's stuck on the window for a little bit there. Ooh, that went right past his head. No time, manages to find Cabbage, looking for the second. He finds Proto, ladies and gentlemen. Round number 3 being won there by Nora-Rengo. Starting off in very aggressive fashion, and it looks like this might be a clean 5-0 sweep for Nora-Rengo at this stage. Says wait please. Not sure what that means. I think that they just don't want anyone to pick. It might be a rehost. Alright, so guys, it is going to be a rehost. Sorry about that. But yeah, starting off, we have NR in very clean fashion here, managing to just really sweep the map at this stage. Let me chuck some music on for you guys, and we'll be right back once the rehost has been completed. Sorry.
One, two, three, your heart start beating. Your room stays quiet, my inside I'm screaming. Do I feel love? I don't have a clue. Will you love me? 'Cause I love you. Oh, 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 yeah, I love you. Oh, 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 yeah, I love you.
Alright, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back after that really quick rehost. There was some technical difficulties on the side of Nora-Rengo, but they have now been fixed up, and we should be good to continue. Obviously, we left up there with a 3-0 lead for Nora-Rengo, so very dominant stuff from them. And we now see them defending Kids Dorms and Dorms Main Hall. So obviously looking to bring this to a 4-0 lead, and then obviously hoping for a 5-0. But obviously Irons hoping to make that difficult for them,
Defenders, protect your
and
bombs from being
hoping
defused
to
by
win
attackers.
on this site. So here reinforcements are going down. Expect to see pretty default stuff as we see Cloud here opening this up. I want to presume that the reason he's doing that is so that they reinforce that and they can sort of hear better.
10
But
seconds
at
to
the same
insertion.
time they might be leaving that open. That is very possible.
5 seconds left before insertion.
But we'll just have to see. Legit, no one's on site at the moment. They've got every single player off site.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
We're finally
Attackers
going to
are
see
moving
now
out to
Cloud
locate a
moving back
bomb
up.
and defuse it.
So actually, they might even be leaving that open. That might be the case here for Nora-Rengo. We'll have to see. I'd almost say that's certainly going to be left open at this stage. It's going to be a risk for them to go and reinforce that. Suzu with a quick claymore being chucked down there, as well as a cabbage here on small dorm's window.
Reloading! Scanning. Get a good look at them. Swapping mag!
Bomb located by attackers.
No time above here, just making a nice kill hole through the floor. You can see this has not been reinforced, so it is going to be left open here by Nora-Rengo. Be a good thing and a bad thing. We'll have to see.
Sensor deployed out.
Cloud there shooting through the mattress, hoping for something lucky. Ooh, Rod somehow gets out of this alive. He shouldn't have, but he's going to get away with his life.
Drones up and running.
A bomb has been located.
Deploying sensor.
Jano here trying to get as much information as possible.
Drone active.
Rod playing pretty aggressive here. He's not going to
Defenders
find
left
anyone.
the area of
He's
operation.
not careful. That Claymore might find him, but he doesn't. And he's lucky that it doesn't, or he would be dead right now.
Drones activated.
A little bit too far off. It wasn't made for that. The Claymore wasn't placed for that window. It was placed for this window up here. But that Claymore might have even got taken away. I'm not sure. No time, however, manages to find Proto to start off the round. Time is starting to run pretty low. Gino with a nice C4 kill onto Shin. Aro finds Hardy, however. Still going to be a one-man advantage, however. Make that two as Gino finds a row, but Cabbage trades back and that advantage is quickly thrown away. Still the one-man advantage for Nora-Rengo. Possibly not all, no time, just gets away with his life. And we actually see Suzu there who's been down, so it's technically all on Cabbage. It's impossible for him to be upped at this stage. He does get confirmed, so Cabbage in a 1v3 here with 15 seconds on the clock. It doesn't look likely, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to run over. Nope, no time. He's going to find him out, and that will be round number 4. There, won by Nora-Rengo. Look at that, nice stuff coming from them. So yeah, moving on to this round. This is obviously match point now. It's going to be Iron's defense. They're going to be going for Kids, Dorms, and Dorms main hall. And we're just going to have to see how this is going to play out, to be honest. Obviously, it's been pretty clearly proven that Irons have not had any luck, or really have just not stood a chance on this map as of yet, as we're now at a 4-0 lead here for Nora-Rengo. Prototype here, chucking down the reinforcement to B, also known as Kids Dorms. We are going to see Irons reinforce this wall here, which we previously saw opened up by Nora-Rengo.
Seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to go.
Shin possibly getting ready for a run out here. He's just going to chuck down an Ella mine.
Locate and defuse a bomb.
Pretty
Defender has
sure
left the
that
area of operation.
Gino actually can spot him here. He does, he spots him out. That should actually scare Shin backwards, but Shin takes his drone down with him. So Shin should be backing off. I doubt he's still going to be playing there. Yep, he has backed off just a little bit. Arena here placing a mirror inside of attic. That's pretty interesting. Look how many Nora-Rengo members we have. 4 over here at the big tower. Well, we see VOD all the way over here, close to Junkyard. Just droning out into showers. It looks like that will be where he will enter.
Reloading.
Shooting through there, trying to get a lucky shot. As we can now see, Shin's made his way into big tower. He should hear Vodnik jump on into showers there. Yep, and this is what is probably going to be the end of Vodnik. Vod, sorry. I can't see him getting out of the situation here. He is looking for it, however.
Got deployed.
Oh, Cloud gonna smash the wall behind him. His drone should jump in and it gets found out there. They know that Shin's in here. They're gonna start shooting through. Oh, yep, and Vod takes him down. Shin just getting trapped there. He got played perfectly there by Nora-Rengo. Ooh. Prototype's a bit further out. Yeah, he's in classroom at the moment. Might even go downstairs into laundry. Cabbage playing aggressive. Interesting move, but it sort of needs to be done. He finds one, but he doesn't get the second after a beautiful trade there from Vod. Valiant effort there from Cabbage. It really needed. It was so risky, but it needed something needed to happen there for Irons, and unfortunately it didn't work out for them. We are gonna see Proto smack that window. Gino should be aware of his positioning. Proto's looking for someone to come from big tower. Gino below. No, he's just gonna back off. Actually, he sees that window that's Proto's smacked. He's gonna be careful of it. He's also careful here of the run out. He's just going to be swapping back and forth. He's running into kitchen. 30 seconds on the clock for Nora-Rengo. Something needs to happen soon. They do have one round advantage, but that's now going to be a 3v3 after a beautiful C4 there from a row.
Bomb located by attackers.
A rower.
15 seconds to go.
Proto still on the flank, and he manages to find no time. It's looking like there's going to be the first round on the board here for Irons.gg.
5 seconds remaining.
As Suzu finds Gino, the plant goes down, and finally we have a round on the board for Irons. Took long enough, but they are going to get a round on the board finally. It's now going to be 4-1. However, it's still going to be match point for Nora-Rengo, so they've got so many opportunities here to claim victory. If Irons want to win, they have to bring this into overtime, which will mean they'll have to win. They'll have to win this attack. They'll have to win their next defense, and then I believe they'll have to win one more, and then that will be putting it onto overtime, which is pretty unlikely considering how dominant we've seen Nora-Rengo be in the early game, mid game, and now obviously the late game. Still pretty dominant, but unfortunately there for them, Irons managed to win that last matchup, last round. Sorry.
Reloading! Reinforce the wall!
10 seconds left. 5 seconds to go.
Right here, Shin, Cabbage, and Suzu getting ready here
Attackers are moving out to locate
to
a bomb.
move on in, as well as Prototype. We shouldn't leave him out. As Prototype, a really dominant player, in my opinion, he's almost always the man of the match from Irons' team for me. He's such a, I don't know, just versatile player. He knows what he's doing. Very aggressive player as well. But nevertheless, moving on into this round, again we see very heavy meeting hall hold here by Nora-Rengo. Talking about this before, I see almost every single Japanese team defend this. They just do it so commonly. And I wouldn't say that it doesn't work. It seems to work pretty much all the time for them. So Shin here, starting to make his way forward. He's actually on Montaigne, which is interesting. Cabbage is going to be chucking a Thatcher underneath there to try and get any traps. Obviously the only trap there could be would be a Vodnik Elamine. He's trying to pick up his Elamine and chuck it towards there. Shin's now made his way in and he's going to get spotted out.
Knock, knock.
Shin spotting out too. He currently knows that there's 2 players in there. Gino, probably not a bad idea just to drop at this stage. Gino or Hardy. We can now see Vod, who's above, looking to come on the flank here.
Enemy spotted. Meeting hard.
Hardy playing aggressive here. Cabbage might be pushing forward here. That looks to be the case. Is he going to manage to get a kill is the question. Currently there's... Oh my god, I was talking about Proto before, but look at what he's just done. He's managed to find no time. Really, they should just be pushing the side at this stage. Putting a little bit too much effort here. And Shin seems to expect an addict, someone to be an addict, so he pings it for his team there. But it looks like they're probably just going to be backing off at this stage. Smoke grenades are going to go out here for Shin, and the plant's probably going to go down. Shin jumps on in. He's going to be playing aggressive here. Zuzu manages to find Cloud. Cabbage finds Vod. Hardy trades back, however. And a Road finds Hardy, so it's all now going to be up to Gino in a 1v4 clutch situation. It's unlikely that he's going to be able to win this. Yep, he's not even going to manage to find the planner, which makes things that much more difficult. He's already been tagged up, and he is going to get taken down. Irons now with 2 rounds in a row. Doing pretty phenomenal stuffs at the moment. So obviously with their 2 rounds in a row, if they want to continue this, they'll need to win this. They'll need to win this defense, and they'll also need to win the next attack, which will then bring it into overtime. However, that's 2 chances for Nora-Rengo. All they need to do is just win 1 round, and they will claim victorious on this best of 3 series. That rehost didn't seem to help out Nora-Rengo too much. It completely favoured Irons by the looks of it, even though obviously no one really wanted the rehost. It was just a technical difficulty from the side of Nora-Rengo that had to be resolved.
Seconds to insertion.
Again, it looks like we'll have another pretty strong mating hall hold here. Maybe not quite as strong, I don't know, we'll have to see.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
We don't even see a castle being played, so on second thoughts this might not even be that strong of a hold here from Irons. We'll have to see. Hardy rappling here onto the top of Big Tower. I don't even think he droned himself in, but to be pretty confident with no time below here. He's going to start abandoning this this wall. Cabbage is just on the other side, however.
See you on the other side.
And he is going to back off here and simply just prone behind an addict behind these sandbags. He does get droned out, however, so they're going to know exactly where he is. He starts to play aggressive. He finds Hardy. Is he going to find his second? Oh, he almost does, but no time. Manages to find him as Gino also manages to get a kill onto Shin.
Drone activated. Drone ready. Drone up.
Prototype shooting away at Gino's drone. Oh, it drops the hatch. So does
Activating drone.
Attackers have
Prototype.
located a bomb.
Prototype's actually tagged very heavy. I really want to see him go for a reset. They've got the time to do it. Certainly, that's for sure. See, no time he's going to be spotting out Prototype, who's running all the way over to the other side of the building. That's got to be a little bit scary for Nora-Rengo.
Knock, knock.
Hatch is going to be open there.
Drone activated.
Mod here making his way in at it. Type here opening that window. Prototype could be the man that wins this round for Irons. He's got a pretty nice position. Obviously, we saw that Nora-Rengo clearly know he's over here. They don't know his exact whereabouts, but they know that he's on this side of the map. He's going to even open into Big Tower there. He's just opening everything at the moment. Trying to find anything he possibly can. As we see now, Cloud, who's dropped on in. Oh, is he going to shoot away? No, Vodnik finds Prototype, who was on the roam, so it's now going to all be up to Aro and Suzu. Suzu, however, finds one. Aro finds the other. It's a 2v2, ladies and gentlemen. No time runs in. Oh, he gets one, but gets down quickly. It's Aro versus Gino. Gino probably needs to start to move a little bit quicker here, and he finds Aro, ladies and gentlemen. Nora-Rengo will be winning tonight's best of 3 series here. Really nice stuff coming out of them. GG's in the chat. That was phenomenal stuff. Iron started to come back in the end, but it was simply just a little bit too late for them. And yeah, it didn't go their way, unfortunately. However, nevertheless, it was a very close series, and valiantly won there by Nora-Rengo. So yeah, thank you guys for coming out. I hope I did alright. I've been casting for like, I don't even know how many hours now, 6+ hours in a row. And I really appreciate you guys coming by. Thank you guys, as I said, and I'll see you guys in the next one.